All right, good morning. It is April the 8th, Saturday, April the 8th. This is day 16. We are leaving Barrel Springs. Is that what it's called, Slim?
This is Barrel Springs.
Barrel Springs. What a wonderful, wonderful spot. Lots of campers gathered up here. Just left Trail Magic. I'll talk about that a little bit. And now we're headed back down the trail, going towards Eagle Rock. That's the mission for today. All right, just a little bit down the trail. 9 o'clock in the morning, a little bit of a late start, and that was perfectly acceptable. And it was actually great because the Trail Magic that we had last night, the couple from 2022 class that fixed us hot dogs, Epiphany and burritos, stayed over the night. They camped over the night and made us eggs this morning. So eggs and actually potatoes and coffee if you wanted it. That was a great start to this day. Water, should have water fairly close. The water issues that we had the last 2 days, we had to go certain miles. I don't think that's a factor today. We're on probably a 5-day stretch to get to Idlewild, but no resupply in between. So pack is really heavy. I'm carrying an extra liter of water right now because I'm gonna try to drink it pretty quick to try to hydrate a little bit. All right, Slim Jim says this is the top.
We're going downhill.
Now we're gonna go downhill and just skip along the trail to Eagle Rock. We might just glide, skip and glide. Might do some dancing along the trail. It'll be so nice.
Just put it on cruise control.
That's right. It's all downhill from here.
What's really hard is when you meet one of those cows on the trail.
Yeah.
And you want to see who's going to give first, you or them.
Yeah. All right, here we are going through the meadow with the cows. Looks pretty green down here, like they got a lot of food. One cow looks defiant. I'm too happy about us going through his meadow. All the rest of them took off. Oh, there he goes, Milkman. Milkman's up there in front. He's from Australia, and he is in a dairy farm in Australia. So his trail name is Milkman. We put him out front. So Milkman, take the lead. You're the expert with the cattle. We just did a climb from down there at that creek. Whew. It's taking the wind from me. I think I've burned off all my breakfast. I have any energy now. I'm dying. Not dying, but wiped out. I felt like I was in a race trying to track down those day hikers, but now I'm spent. Wasn't worth it. Should have went slower. About half a mile from Eagle Rock. So this is Eagle Rock. This is where it's at. This is leading into it. It's a huge open meadow. I don't know. I watched a lot of video. Not sure what I expected to get here, but I can tell you this. If anybody's a future hiker, PCT, and they're like, oh, I don't want to watch videos, YouTube videos, I don't want it to spoil. I don't think there's been a single thing that I've come across that I was like, oh, this is what it's really like. It just looks completely different on video than it does in real life. It's so much more majestic in real life that you will not be spoiled. None of the surprise will be taken away by watching a video. You won't get it until you get out here and actually see it, and then you'll be like, wow, it was cool on video, but it's crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like its own living, breathing, moving part. Maybe like a highway or something. Not a highway, I don't want to pollute it. It's more pure. It's so pure. It's everything that's supposed to be good about people. Whew. Get emotional just thinking about it. All right, Eagle Rock. There she sits. You served us well. Beautiful hike to get here. Nice to get the shot. All right. And we're getting ready to get back on trail. All right, it's 12:08 here, April 8th, headed out from Eagle Rock, right up there. And we are back on the Pacific Crest Trail. Just want to take you along. We are about mile marker 108, a little past Eagle Rock, in between here and Wonder Springs, and just look how beautiful this is. The green is so freaking green. It's beautiful. Just this trail cut through here, these big trees. You can hear the creek running down there. Let me just take you along and just let you listen to what I'm hearing. Wouldn't that be a cool spot to camp? Wow. We're probably a mile and a half, almost 2 miles to Warner Springs. Go in there, there's a resource center. Go in there and get some water. Maybe recharge my phone. And then we're gonna head out and go about 2 miles to a camp spot where they have a picnic table and we can camp. There's no camping at Warner Springs at all, so you got to go past that. That'll put us right about 10 miles for the day, which is kind of what I want to do now. I want to do 10 miles a day through this stretch. We'll see how it goes. Just wanted to bring up a point. So I'm walking along here. This is a popular day hike out to Eagle Rock that I'd seen on videos before about through hikers talking about how they can smell day hikers, and I was like, okay, really? Can you really? But let me just say this, that is absolutely true. You can definitely smell the perfume, the shampoo when they walk by, or sometimes even before they even get to you, you can smell. And they don't smell like through hikers, trust me on that, because I smell pretty bad right now. I've been tempted to stop them and ask them, hey, can you smell me like I can smell you? Because I just wonder if I'm giving off as strong of an odor as, you know, of course they're giving off a good smell, clean, refreshing smell. Be a good commercial for Ivory soap or something. And down without sitting all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you got it made now.
Yeah. You just gotta sit on your butt. It's the Warner Springs Resource Center. Hikers come in, have water, bathroom. You can charge your stuff. I think you can do bucket showers maybe. All right, we are leaving Warner Springs Resource Center. You saw it when I brought it in. Thank you very much. Outstanding hospitality, bathroom, good water, drinking water, charging stations. I didn't do it, didn't need to, but they had, you could bucket shower or bucket laundry in the back. So good break. We've got 2 miles to get to our camp spot. Supposedly you can't camp here at Warner Springs. So probably a lot of hikers are camping down there because it's the next good spot. All right, so we're about to be back on trail right up here. Yeah, it's 4:30, so usually we like to be in camp by this time, but we had a good relaxing time right there. So look at this sign. It's a big sign right here. All right, here we go. So we are back on trail. I'm gonna send this to my wife. some cows just resting out here by us. So yeah, I met there's a trail angel down there kind of at the resource center named Off Trail. He was actually had helped Slim Jim out a couple years ago when Slim Jim got into a rainstorm on a cold night up near Mike's place, and he was able to provide, he was caretaking up there and provided help up there for some hikers that were in need. And then he was shuttling hikers down to the gas station here so they could get drinks, and I think they had hot dogs down there or something. Caretaker picked me up a Gatorade and a pickle because I had told him earlier I was craving like pickle, the salt from pickle. So he picked me up one of those big old pickles and it had pickle juice in it. So I was able to drink that pickle juice, eat that pickle, drink that whole Gatorade, and I bet that'll help with my dehydration. Back to Off Trail, told him my name, Todd from Texas, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw your videos." And he said, "I think I'm subscribed to your channel." So that's pretty good. That's the first person on trail that I run into on trail that actually knew about the videos or something. So he says he follows a lot of different hikers, especially that come through me. So I want to do a special shout out to him because he's spending his Saturday afternoon caring for hikers, and you get that all on the trail. He was wearing a Dallas Cowboys cap. I didn't tell him I'm not a Cowboy fan, but we had the common theme of Texas, which was awesome. So don't tell him that I'm not a Cowboy fan. But what a super guy, volunteers his time. Just another example of trail angels working their magic along the trail to help out hikers. I guess maybe you could do it without them, maybe, but it would sure take away from the actual, well, magic of the trail. And when I say magic, I mean the trail is like it is magic. It's just funny how you end up at certain places and it all works out. About 2 miles to our campsite, probably somewhere down in some trees down there. I think that is Mike and Danielle from Australia ahead of us. A couple came from Australia to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. So heard some great stories from them. Got to talk to them hanging out there at Warner Springs. It's all about community. Surround yourself with good people and good things will happen in your life. That's true out here on the trail as well as everyday life. All right, we're in this area that we can camp. This is going to be camp for the night. The rest of the crew is all camped up back up over there. I've been coughing a lot, snoring, so I won't bother anybody. I kind of have to sleep, camp away a little bit. So I'm gonna set up right here. It's like a good spot. And then when I get it all set up, I will show you the final product. 6 o'clock in the evening. That is camp for the day. Still have, it looks like a little bit of condensation from yesterday. I gotta straighten this tent out. As my mother-in-law would say, it's all catawampus. It's a little bit better. Anyway, so there's home for the night. There's the rest of the crew. We've got Slim Jim up there, and Silka, and Caretaker, and Mike, and his wife Danielle, who's now known as Mayonnaise or Mayo from Australia. She's got that trail name. And then Reese, we met both of them yesterday. We've all kind of gathered here at this camp spot. There's a highway off over here somewhere. I can hear cars every now and then, but I doubt if it'll bother me at night. I can barely hear the creek running. pan back and give you a outside shot of my camp. Yeah, pretty pleased with this location. I think I'm pretty level and the ground is soft. So I can go up. The picnic table's right up there. I'm not really hungry, so I don't know if I'm gonna eat or not. I'm gonna take my food bag and my cooked stuff just in case I get up there and I decide I am hungry, or if I want a little snack, I can do that. Otherwise, home for the night. I'll close out this video a little bit later. Closing out the video for the day. It is 7 o'clock. It's April the 8th. End of day 16. Pull up the app and tell you exactly where I'm camped at for the day. It was a little over 10 miles, which was good. That's kind of the goal. It's kind of what I'm shooting for. It's what I'd like to do. We're at mile 111.3. I showed you the campsite. The crew is up top there. I still got this persistent cough ever since that windstorm. Boy, and it when I lay down, it just moves down into my chest, and I just end up coughing stuff up all night long. Hoping to get rid of that at some time, but I don't want to be. I feel real self-conscious about keeping other people awake, other hikers awake, and whatnot. Still got a lot of drainage, but I felt good today hiking 10 miles. It was a pretty easy hiking day. We went to Eagle Rock. That was pretty special. Really cool spot. A lot of, it's a Saturday. There was a lot of day hikers there. Hard to get pictures. There was like some guys, some teenagers or early 20s maybe. They were up there and they wouldn't leave so you couldn't get a picture without them in it. And they were running a drone or something. Anyways, it was not very considerate of all the other people there that were hiking. But anyway, I got to see Eagle Rock. That was really cool. Completely different than what I thought from the videos. And then we hiked into the Warner Springs Resource Center there, which was great. Able to go in there and relax a little bit, have a cold drink, charge everything up, and honestly relax. Sat there in the chairs in the shade. It was really, really nice. We met off trail there. He was running people down to the gas station to pick up cold drinks and stuff if we wanted. So that was really good. And then we came in. The final 2 miles was really cruisy coming into the tent site. So tomorrow we're shooting for 10 again. It's just the terrain and the water and the campsites kind of dictate. You jump from you can go 8, 10, I think it's like 13 and 17 or something like that. So you have to choose somewhere in there. It's all going to be uphill tomorrow. We're going to climb it all day tomorrow. It's going to be warm. It's going to be a tough climb because it's going to be climbing all day. So you're not going to have those long flat spots like sometimes we get after a climb. We'll just be climbing all day. So I think there's water at 8 and a campsite at like 10. So there might be a campsite at 8 too where there is water. I don't remember exactly, but the campsites and the water kind of dictate our mileage at this point. We're still shooting for Idlewild after 5 days, this being the end of day 1. So, and I hadn't really made an impact in my food bag, so the weight's still there. But anyways, great day of hiking, closing out April the 8th, the end of day 16. Can't believe that I'm still out here on day 16, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Met a lot of great people, and it truly is about the people. And meeting all the people is just so much fun along the trail. As you walk down the trail and people pass you or whatever, and just catch your breath and stop and say hi and talk to different people. Really enjoyed spending time with Mike and his wife Danielle, or Mayo, which we call her now, and Reese up there as we had dinner on the picnic table, just sitting around talking, getting to know some other people. So looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see what it brings. Not setting any alarm. I just get up whenever I get up, and I go when I go, and that's the way I like it. So That is the plan. So from mile, what did I say? 111.3, something like that. So from mile 111.3 of the Pacific Crest Trail, good night and thank you.